You found the source of the leak. You named the lie. You found the truth that directly answers it. You wrote the declaration, and then nothing changed because you did it once. Let me tell you something most of us don't want to hear. Knowing the truth is not the same as living the truth. There's a gap between revelation and renovation. And the bridge that closes that gap has one name: repetition. Not because you're slow, not because the truth isn't powerful enough, but because your brain, your actual physical brain, is a structure built by habit. And you cannot rewire a structure with a single declaration. You have to install the new pattern intentionally, deliberately, day after day after day. So let's talk about how. We're on tool number 4. Here's the build so far. Tool 1, trigger it, trace the origin. Tool 2, recognize the lie, name the counterfeit. Tool 3, we align with truth, wrote the declaration. Now we're on tool 4, installing the new pattern. And to understand why this step matters, I want to walk you through something. Your brain forms what neuroscientists call neural pathways. Every time you think a thought, a pathway fires. Every time you think the same thought, that pathway gets stronger, more efficient, more automatic. This is why a thought you've rehearsed for 20 years feels more natural than a truth you discovered last Sunday. It is not that the lie is stronger than the truth, it is that the lie has been rehearsed longer. What has been rehearsed can be replaced, but not by passive exposure, by intentional installation. God told Joshua as he prepared to lead an entire nation into new territory, "This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth. You shall meditate on it day and night so that you may be careful to do according to it all that is written in it. For then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success." Day and night. Not once, not twice, not 3 times, not when you feel like it. Day and night. That is installation. So I want to give you 4 practices for the installation protocol. These take the truth from the page to the pattern. So practice number 1, declare it out loud. There is something that happens when you hear your own voice speaking truth over your own life. Romans 10:17 says, "Faith comes by hearing, and hearing by the word of God." Faith is not just a cognitive acknowledgement. It is an auditory activation. And one of the most powerful things you can do is speak your declarations out loud to yourself, not whispered, not mumbled under your breath, spoken with intention, spoken like a man who believes it. "My steps are ordered by the Lord. I was chosen before the foundation of the world. I am being equipped for everything God has called me to." Say it in the morning. Say it before the hard conversation. Say it in the moment the spiral starts. Practice number 2, write it repetitively. God told the nation of Israel to write his commands on their doorposts, to bind them to their hands, to speak them when they sat and when they rose. This is not religious routine. This was intentional installation. Writing does something that thinking alone cannot. It takes an abstract thought and gives it physical form. It forces your mind to slow down and fully engage. Take your declaration, write it by hand daily, not as a ritual, as construction. Practice number 3, tether it to a trigger. Old thought patterns have environmental triggers, situations, stress levels, or specific people that activate the lie automatically. You can interrupt that automation by pairing your truth declaration with the same trigger. The moment you walk into the difficult meeting, before insecurity activates, you speak the truth. The moment you feel the pressure rising, before the old pattern fires, your declaration is already in position. What trigger is currently being used to reinforce the old pattern? And what if you hijacked it? Practice 4, track the reps. Athletes track their training. Builders count materials. Investors monitor returns. But most of us as men have no way of knowing whether they're actually installing new patterns. or just thinking about installing them. Track your repetitions, a journal, a note in your phone, a simple mark on paper. 7 consecutive days of daily declaration. That is your first installation cycle. Because you cannot manage what you do not measure, and you cannot build a wall without counting the bricks. Here's the core truth I need you to walk away with. Truth without repetition is just inspiration, and inspiration fades. Every man knows what it is like to hear something that hit deep and then return to the exact same patterns 3 days later. That is not weakness, that is the nature of the uncultivated mind. 2 Corinthians 10:5 gives us the assignment. Take every thought captive to obey Christ. Every thought, present tense, ongoing action, not a one-time event. Capture it again and again and again and again until the old pathway weakens and the new one strengthens. So this is how construction works. You do not build a wall with one brick. You build it one brick at a time, every single day, until the wall is standing. The fortress of a God-aligned mind is built the same way. One declaration, one morning, one rep at a time. So let's apply this to a real-life thought. The thought is this: I am not capable of leading my family the way they need. We triggered it. We recognized the lie. We aligned with truth from Ephesians 5:25 and Philippians 4:13. So the declaration is, I am being equipped by God to lead with wisdom, love, and strength. My family is in my care because God placed him there, and he does not assign a man to a calling he was never meant to carry. Now install it. So now you have to declare it. Every morning before the day begins, speak that declaration out loud with conviction. Then write it, journal, index card in your wallet, Post-it note on the bathroom mirror, physical and visible. Then you tether it. The trigger is the moment you feel unqualified, in a hard conversation with your spouse, a struggling moment with your child, a difficult situation on your job. That trigger is now the signal. Speak the declaration before the lie gets a word in. Then you track it. 7 days, 1 rep each morning, mark each one. And at the end of 7 days, you have not just read the truth, you have begun to build with it. So your challenge this week is, take the declaration you wrote in the last video, set an alarm every morning for 7 days, speak it out loud and write it down. Track your reps. Don't skip a day and call it a tough week. 7 days, 7 reps, 1 wall at a time. Because you are not just trying to change what you think, you are training a pattern. And patterns are built by repetition, not by revelation alone. Behavior follows belief, belief follows thought, and thought follows training. Let's keep building. God bless.
Guide my steps with a gentle hand. God make me a holistic man.